First witness is Miss Viola Fletcher, also known, if I can, Mother Fletcher. Thank you. I don't have a mother, so thank you. Mother Fletcher is the oldest living survivor of the Tulsa race massacre. She was 7 years old when she lived through the massacre. Mother Fletcher, you are now recognized to testify. Is the microphone on?
Yes. My name is that okay. My name is Viola Fletcher. I'm the daughter of Lucinda Ellis and John Wesley Ford of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm the sister of Hughes Van Ellis, who is also here today. I'm a survivor of the Tulsa Race Massacre. 2 weeks ago, I celebrated my 107th birthday. Today, I'm visiting Washington, D.C. for the first time in my life. I'm here seeking justice, and I'm asking my country to acknowledge what happened in Tulsa in 1921. On May 31st in 21, I went to bed at my family's home in Greenwood, neighbors of Tulsa. The neighborhood I fell asleep in that night was rich, not just in terms of wealth, but in culture, community, heritage, and my family had a beautiful home. We had great neighbors, and I had friends to play with. I felt safe. I had everything a child could need. I had a bright future ahead of me. Greenwood could, Still, Greenwood should have given me the chance to truly make it in this country. Within a few hours, all of that was...
All sorts of businesses in Greenwood. You have everything from funeral parlors to theaters, hotel.
Tulsa is marking 100 years since the horrific 1921 race massacre, one of the worst displays of racist violence in American history. On May 31st, 1921, a white mob attacked innocent black citizens living in the Greenwood neighborhood of Tulsa, Oklahoma. The district was known for a thriving black community, earning it the nickname Black Wall Street. Hundreds of people were killed and dozens of black-owned businesses, churches, homes, and schools were destroyed. Tanya Backus is in Tulsa with more on how the city's black leaders and entrepreneurs are looking to create a new chapter.
Have we scheduled for the Friday?
Guy Troop grew up in Tulsa, but the Greenwood district he knew bore no traces of the area once so prosperous. It was nicknamed Black Wall Street.
What was on Greenwood at that time was dilapidated buildings, pool halls, liquor stores, and churches. That was it.
100 years ago, Greenwood's thriving black business district was incinerated in one of the worst race massacres in American history. Troop hopes to resurrect some of that spirit, opening a coffee shop to encourage a new generation of black entrepreneurs.
And I'm confident that there's a network of people that care enough and their hearts are right, that we'll do something great here again.
For that to happen, Troop wants the city of Tulsa, which now owns much of the land here, to return property to black ownership so that African Americans are not shut out of the district's resurrection.
If the land was deeded back to people that had some tie, I think that would be the easiest way to start to repair the atrocities of the past.
The Vernon AME Church is the only building that survived the massacre.
J.W. Williams, entrepreneur, owner extraordinaire.
My great-great-grandfather was a part of that resilience. Reverend Robert Turner shows us the original cornerstone where he is listed among the founding trustees.
This is a double-sided brick wall.
The original basement is still intact, where people hid from the white mob.
If you can imagine just being in here 100 years ago, hearing the bombs go off, hearing women crying, babies screaming, and you not knowing if you're next.
Turner believes there should be reparations to families who were harmed and a long overdue criminal investigation.
You know, people can give apologetic statements, but as far as this government and this city, they've always passed the buck when it comes to being accountable for what they allowed to happen.
Turner is adding a prayer wall here outside the church, a place for people of all faiths to pray for racial healing and a better world for all.